Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. A really casual Friday look. Yeah, we are going to create that with my favorite spring palettes. I call them spring palettes because most of the time I reach for those colors during spring, but you can choose the colors from your favorite palettes. And today I'm going to use pink, shades of pink, green and yellow. Yeah, so while you are searching for the colors, I'm going to get started with the base. As you can see, the skin is clean, but the prepping is yet to be done. Okay, so let's get started. Let's walk the talk. My favorite setting mist and prepping mist. I am just going to fast forward this whole section because you know the deal. These are my everyday basic routine for makeup. My Makeup Forever primer. I just love the feeling of a silky smooth primer. Before I go ahead with the other steps, just let me prep my lips first with my favorite rosebud salve. This look is going to be pretty rosy and sunny. Just felt like creating something casual and for the spring days. That is going to be the main theme in my videos these days because I am so inspired by the colors, and by the way, I just love this beautiful pastel pink shade, and I am going to play around that shade range. Primer. I'm really enjoying masking these days, and I just prepped my skin that way. I just want to play around the glow that I naturally have. For this step, you can use tinted moisturizer, BB cream or CC cream, but I'm just going to go for my foundation because it is very skin-like, and you know it's one of my favorites from Makeup Forever. I'm really going to use it in a very skin-like way. It is medium coverage, but I just want to thin it out a little bit more because today it is all about the natural sunny glow and casual Friday look. I need to mix two shades to get the perfect shade, so that's what I'm doing. I want to test the Balm Cosmetics CC cream, and I think this is the perfect time for that because we are in spring and summer. I mean, we are not officially, but still the vibe is like that. So I really want something which I just can use as a moisturizer and still it gives me a little bit coverage. So I am going to test that product out, and if you have already tested it, please let me know in the comment section how you felt about it. I usually like the Balm Cosmetics products, but I have never tested anything from the foundation or CC cream section, so I think now is the best time for that. So a very thin layer. I just love this element of this foundation because it just feels like skin, and I like that natural glow within kind of feel. So excited to create this look. What are your favorite pink shades? I just love my ABH Modern Renaissance pink shade, and I'm going to show you that in a minute, but there are a couple of other palettes from where I'm getting my pink today. Some pink energy. Today for my concealer, I'm going to use this It Cosmetics concealer. Reason being, it's very potent. I just need a tiny amount of it and going to dab it with my finger. That much is more than sufficient for my under eye concealing. The shade is a little bit lighter, but I just want to go with it today. So yeah, if you're looking for some concealer options, this is really a very creamy one. And as you know, I love the Makeup Forever's concealer palette. This is my third favorite, and I just love Maybelline's Age Rewind. So there you go, some information on concealer. Just dabbing it with the fingers, not much blending, nothing. Beautiful concealer texture from It Cosmetics. I really want to feel that it is my skin, but better. I'm getting that glow from within and from makeup. That's enough. And now just setting it with my Hard Candy brightening powder, and my lip balm is totally sinking in. and giving my lips that supple base which I want for a beautiful rosy soft lips. That much I would do for the base, and now I'm going to get started with my colors. So the first pink shade is coming from Viseart palette. I'm going to use this pink first. It is beautiful, just like my nail color, pastel pink, and it's really brightening. So I'm going to brighten the area with that. Sometimes I use it as my powder because it's really very rosy and I like that color, and Viseart shadows are really blendable. So I'm just going around my eyes with that as quick as possible, but still there will be an artistic element to it. So let's get the basics done, and then I'll move on to that extra element that I am really very excited about. So after this, I'm just going to use the shadow. It's a very beautiful pinky shimmery shade. Inner corners. The moment it touches the skin, it just melts. That's why I just love to work with these shadows. Pinky shade, and there is the beautiful minty green shade. I just love to work with it when it is spring. I'm also going on the brow bones. This is going to make a beautiful highlight there. Okay, so that's just a base. And now I'm going to use this palette. I think all of us makeup lovers, most of us, are familiar with this palette because it is a very beautiful palette which can cover your whole makeup looks throughout the year because it has got a nice shade range, and this is my favorite from ABH Cosmetics, and I love to use this beautiful dusty rose kind of shade. I'm going to give some shape here just around the outer corner, and buttery shadows. There are some special colors that I love in this palette. Those rusty reds in fall, dusty pink in spring, and also antique bronze. That's one of the favorites. So nothing much going around here, just going with that beautiful dusty rose shade and giving a hint of a wash of rosiness around the outer corner. And now I'm going to use something which is very buttery, silky smooth, and comes from Wonder Beauty. Silky smooth pink shade on the center to get some light back on. It will give me that subtle rosiness. Just a little blending here. And now comes the time for yellow. So I'm going to use this sunny yellow from Makeup Forever. Now till here I was just setting the base, and now I want to play around with this color. The first thing with this shade, I'm going to go on the inner corners over that pink. I love that yellow on my inner corners. Instant light, instant brightness. It energizes the whole look. And now the next thing with the yellow and aqua seal. Look at the pigment. It's just gorgeous. Just feels like melting sun, isn't it? An angle brush. And now comes I really like these colorful graphic liners. Just go step by step and you will be able to create a very crisp, colorful liner. It really brightens up the whole look. Beautiful, isn't it? Now this is something special to me, and I would go for a thick liner. A flick. If you really want to create something fun on Friday, totally dip your fingers in colors. I'm really looking in the beauty trends, and the graphic liners are totally in. And now I'm just going to use a rich brown shade, and that is coming from my Sea of Plenty palette, MAC Cosmetics. especially when you are using something this bright on your lids as your liner. If you support it with some other color like rich brown or black, it looks beautiful and also wearable. So this one is really very cool brown, and I can use it in various ways. Every day I just use it as my brow powder, but now I'm going to use it as my liner. Close to the roots. If you really like graphic liners, I think you really need to invest in a good angle brush, and that way the job gets done pretty quickly. This one is a little bit more grounded, and that's the same thing I'm going to do on the other side. Just to ground it a little bit more, I'm using this plum shade and then a little bit of this minty green. Just mesh it with that lovely yellow. Add that spark on the lower lash line, and with that same plum shade I'm just going to give my socket line a little bit wash. Not too much, just a simple wash so that it can look a little bit prominent. So that way my socket line, which is right here, I'm just going above it and giving a nice wash of color. A little bit of yellow on the center, and if it's okay with you, a little bit on the waterline. And the final touch, my friends, for the rosiness, Makeup Forever's Starlit Diamond Powder. Look how gorgeous and rosy it is. So I'm just going to work from my palette and gently, and adds an interesting twist to it. So it's rosy, it's sunny, it's sparkly, it's glowy. And now I'm just going to get done with my brows, mascara, lips and cheeks. Shadow work here and some rosiness on the cheek. How about this one? I'm not going very heavy-handedly. Something rosy to give you that sunny warmth feeling. Now we are going to go for the mascara, and for that I'm using my Lash Paradise. Couple of coats, because that's what is going to give us some definition around our beautiful yellow graphic liner. You can totally take an angle brush, go near the roots and spread the mascara out. That gives a nice definition. Be really careful around the eyes, because sometimes it gets watery. Okay, so that is the rosy glow. And now what about the highlight? Well, today I'm just thinking of using Essence highlighter, which is again a very good highlighter, and just giving it a nice mist. And I'm using it with my sponge, a different makeup mode. Natural, lovely highlight. And when you use mist, the powderiness goes away and the glow from within comes alive. So try that sometime. Yeah, highlighting casually. That's the code word today. Yeah. And now the lips. How about a lip pencil and your favorite balm? Today I'm going to use this beautiful pink liner from Milani Cosmetics. It is a bright pink. Some brightness there. Yeah, I'm just going to wipe it off so that everything just sinks in properly. And now a little bit of balm. Yeah, this is my new one, but I'm quite nostalgic about it. Now a little bit of smudging around the lips. So it's a carefully done smudged casual lips. Last but not least, I forgot lower lash line. Of course, I need something on my lower lash line because it is a totally liner free casual look. All the colors are coming along, and with the mascara they are even more prominent here. So I see some definition there, and that's what I was talking about. When you are liner free, you need something to define your lower lash line, and mascara comes handy. Check for details. If you have to adjust something, you can totally do that. And then I think, yeah, we have arrived. A little bit of my favorite setting mist at the end of the makeup look. It's a must. And that's about it, my friends. You can add any extra elements to it. You can take out a couple of elements from this look. So make this look your own and create something beautiful out of it. These are just the guidelines, just the tapping points. And I think I'm pretty happy with the look. Pretty rosy, pretty gorgeous, pretty sunny. And I'm totally feeling that I am sitting under the sun. And that's what I love the most during spring, summer. So on that note, this is Soma saying bye to you. And yes, this is a casual Friday look. You can totally experiment with the colors this weekend and share your favorites on the comment section. Bye. Have a fun Friday and have a great weekend.